Hello, hi there, Capricorns. Welcome to my love horoscopes for February 2018. My name is Bella. Welcome to my channel. Most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and if you'd like to know more about me, my services, all the links are just down below. My private readings start from as little as $4.99. Or you'd like to perhaps join me on my Facebook page where I give free daily guidance, also there too. So, you lovely Capricorns. Happy February 2018. Month's gone really quick already, hasn't it? And how has it been having your ruling planet in your sign this month? Do you feel a bit more empowered? Do you feel like you have a bit more drive? You should do, because for the next 2.5 years, it's all good, good, good. But let's see what happens for your love life for February 2018. Now, I have to say but like that because I know that what I tell you may get some of you to go, oh, because remember, even though Saturn is in your sign, Saturn sometimes, the way it gets things done very effectively is to kind of do it the tough way round, basically. But it's very effective. It's a bit like, I don't know, getting waxed. It's pull off the plaster or pull the wax off really, really quickly. It hurts for a minute, but then everything is smooth. It's a little bit like this month, guys. There's a little bit of something that you may feel is a little bit painful, but then it's all smooth. There's a challenge basically that may feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, uncomfortable. It may feel horrid actually. Very, maybe even a little bit destructive. That's the word my guides are using. So those are not good words, but it is exactly as I explained. It's not destructive and oh my god, that's it, the rest of your year is spoilt or the whole of your month is spoilt, but there is something with somebody. Now again, this could be an ex, this could be your current relationship, this could be the new person you've just met. It could be that you're dating and it's just terribly unsuccessful this month. Or with one person, it's just very not good. And don't worry, there's nothing there that's alarming to anybody there. It's just that something upsets you. I'm not going to lie. And particularly makes you feel like your foundations. So when my guys use that word, that would definitely be for those who are in a relationship. That is it as stable as you thought it was going to be? But it feels like whatever it is happens in a day. Now, because there's loads of you, that could be at the beginning of the month, it could be at the end of the month, but there's something coming. But you need to know this important message, guys, that no matter what it is, that in that moment, that day, or a couple of hours when you're feeling, oh my God, it's happening again, or oh my God, it's over, or whatever it is, it was actually kind of necessary. Because after that, everything is smooth. It's almost like a clearing of the air. It's just a moment, like I said. It needed to happen. There is a benefit from it. Maybe it's opened your eyes to see something that then gives you a clearer pathway to what it is that you want to work towards, either in that relationship or not. But it's not as negative as perhaps it appears in that moment. It's actually something that you take control over, you take direction about, and goes away very, very quickly because you're taking control of it, basically. So basically expect some sort of fallout, somebody to upset you, a situation to be upsetting, but it's very short-lived. It kind of helps you to put things in perspective. It helps you to stand your ground. It helps you to take some direction. It helps you to decide about whether that person is worth putting the work into or not. And you make it quite quickly. I would say here, for example, if you've had a really bad argument with somebody and then they end up saying some really nasty, horrible stuff to you, it may be in that moment what they said to you was not okay, cool. But it may be that they just, because we all say things we don't mean, that they just needed to get something off their chest, and perhaps if they said it earlier, it wouldn't have come out so horrible, or perhaps they're projecting, they're reflecting out to you some of the failings that they see in themselves. But now that they've got it off their chest, and I should have apologised, I should imagine, that you can then have something to work with. It's cleared the road for you to then either decide to work with them, depending on the apology. Do you see what I mean? Or to not. I get here that a lot of you want to be driven to having successful relationships that quite frankly do not require you to babysit them or to have hard work. I also get here that there's a lot of you Capricorns that are going to be mighty driven and ambitious when it comes to your career. And the last thing that you want is to be babysitting somebody. And it feels to me in this month, you will put the baby in its place. You're going to give them a timeout. And it is going to be their choice about whether they grow up, take responsibility, and walk alongside you, or whether they're going to take a permanent time out. But I think you will not care. If they decide to take a permanent time out, then you will wish them well. Because remember, it's the whole waxing theory. It happens, and then it's smooth running. Because Saturn is trying to align you up to your desires. It's trying to bring you success. It's trying to build on it, but it's not going to mess around and beat around the bush. Saturn doesn't play games. It doesn't suffer fools. Saturn wants it done and dealt with. He wants to nip it in the bud. And this is what this is about. It's either nipped in the bud permanently in this month, this one-off thing, or you'll let go of it. And don't be afraid, because it's to help you. But I'm not going to lie, Saturn has a very unique way of doing this. Whatever this plays out, I'm trying to best explain it, but so many of you, it's going to be very, very difficult to be very specific about what it is. It's a challenge, but the way my guy's saying it is something that feels destructive will actually be very healing. So, do let me know what it was. And do let me know your decisions. Do let me know how it smoothed out. Do let me know how it healed the situation. Put the baby in a timeout. And it should all be well. They should grow up and not do it again, because they would have learned. And if you lost them, really wasn't a loss in the first place, my dears, because those that are meant for us shouldn't act like babies now, should they? So, I do hope that it's been helpful to everybody who's been watching this. Do like, do subscribe if you want to learn more about next month and what's coming up for the energies in your love life next year. And I've been Bella, and I will see you again next month. Take care.